In this lesson, we're going to discuss importing and exporting SVG files for use in an electronic cutting machine. Quilt-Pro doesn't come with SVG files. We can download SVG files for free or buy them online. Let's take a look at how we can use SVG files in Quilt-Pro. Go up to the File menu, click on Import. The default in Quilt-Pro is to choose metafiles, but we'll switch that over to SVG. Click the SVG file and then click Open. Quilt-Pro will load the image in full screen. Let's zoom back out a little. We can move the image down so that it's easier to work with and add a background patch to. Let's select the entire image, then go to the Effects menu and select Ungroup. Let's color that in. Let's choose a nice green color for the leaves. And how about a nice brown for the stems, just to give them some definition. Let's use the Select tool and draw a box around these little tiny parts of the flower. And we'll color those yellow. Looks like we left a few pieces uncolored, so select the Color Picker tool and choose the green to fill those pieces in. Let's add a background patch. Select the Square tool from the toolbar. Start in the upper corner. Click and hold as we draw down. We can change the color on that too. The square patch covers the flowers completely. Using the Select arrow, let's select the block, right-click on it, and select Send to Back. That will put the square patch behind the design. We can leave it in that same position, or we can rotate the design. When we rotate the design, the flowers look a little squashed, so let's select the flowers, deselect the Snap to Grid, and bring that down just a hair. Now, let's save the block, and we'll call it Dogwood. Then click Save. Let's click X to close that design out. Now we'll create a very simple quilt so that we can see what the design will look like. We'll use our default settings and click Finish. Go into the block library, sort to My Blocks, and find the dogwood flower design there. Select the dogwood flower, click on the quilt, and it will fill in the entire quilt. Close the block library. With the Color Picker tool, we can quickly fill in the borders. We want to be sure that our electronic cutting machine cuts this design exactly as we see it for our quilt. Double-click the design in the block, and then go up to File and click Export. Change the format from bitmap to SVG. Give the SVG file a name and click Save. Now we'll have an SVG file to use in our electronic cutting machine that will be exactly the right size for our quilt.